Seems like a pretty creative deck. It does. Possible to interact with Soft to Wasteland. I spoke to the one of the people that were playing the Creative Technique deck, and at least the person most well known for its initial design. And Wasteland is an issue, but it seems to get around it just fine, is what they told me. All right, Grief pitching Exhume. The hand is revealed. Birds of Paradise, Wasteland, Icefang Coatl, Misty Rainforest, Abundant Growth. Too many versions, everybody. I can't memorize them all. Uro and Snow-Covered Forest, which also has too many versions. And I haven't memorized them all. And I'm upset.
Yeah, I was thinking about playing the serialized.
Birds of Paradise is taken. Unmasked now, pitching Exhume. Traxa goes into the yard, and we're going to see it get reanimated here. Here's the Traxa. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot to update the score. This is game one. Thank you for that. This is not from the 1K.
Discount,
If it gets sold for like 10 million, you're still paying like $1 million for
like a number 5 Yori. I would. Okay, I guess I would take a lot of serialized cards, average them out together.
Yeah.
To like pricing on.
Yeah.
On how, but yeah.
I will take Archon. I'll take and
You're on the plane, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna keep myself.
But yeah, that's the thing. Is like on face value, I'm like, oh, it's so expensive. But then you look at serialized cards, it's like, oh, well, they all.
Looks like Archon of Cruelty, Faithless Looting, and Bloodstained Mire and Entomb have been chosen.
Like,
Just you want more consistency, right? Is what I'm feeling.
Yurion is revealed for Noyan, so this is a Yurion build. Here's Abundant Growth, kind of a lame turn 1 play facing down an Atraxa. Attacking with Atraxa now.
but in the 60 card version, you don't run staff.
Yeah.
I'm just like 4 Uros, 3 Minskibos, and Endurance. That's my win conditions.
Okay.
MTG Banding, thank you for the resub. With Prime, making Jeff Bezos pay for it. Happy birthday, Chris. Thank you, MTG Banding. What's up, Phil? 55% favorite for Reanimator, said the Twitch chat in our prediction poll. Very interesting.
We'll play Scalding Tarn. Get a Volcanic.
Yep.
Faithless Looting.
Play it during the Twitch channel.
Discarding Archon.
Yep.
And Dark Ritual. Lotus Petal is also discarded. Dark Ritual, Entune, 2 mana floating, Animate Dead has been shown.
Yep. I'll drop.
Yep.
We'll play a Float Strings. Check for 1.
Was it I discard a card, lose 3 life, sack a creature?
Yep.
And you gain 3, draw a card, I'll discard Uro.
Yeah. So I have the answer.
End of turn. I'll fetch.
Okay, so now an Archon of Cruelty and an Atraxa on Dave's side.
Oh, Brainstorm?
Yep.
Oh,
Sure. Flash out a Snapcaster.
Okay.
No turn cost. Good.
wait. Legacy.
Alright.
All right, 2 cards go on the bottom for Dave Kaplan.
I'll fetch a Tundra. Play
Turn 1, Noble Hierarch.
Searching and fetching takes some time. So.
Alpha with a question. How do you feel about the printings of Teferi and Dak that have the Legends-style essay of text instead of the normal Planeswalker layout? It's cool. I haven't been using those myself, but it's cool. They look cool. Too many versions. Too many versions of Noble Hierarch. Did you recognize that Noble Hierarch, everybody? Do you have them all memorized? Gotta have them all memorized. Bloodstained Mire. Unmasked pitching anime dead.
Yeah.
Did you recognize Urion on the bottom of the screen? Do you have them all memorized yet, chat?
I don't know what you're on. I'm only on.
Gotta memorize all the magic cards. Force of Negation, Undermountain Adventure, Icewind Coatl, Snow-Covered Island, which there are also too many versions of, and Ponder, that there are too many versions of. Oh my god.
If I, okay. You know how you want to. If I blink this, it comes as a Kiki.
There's too many versions.
Back here? Sure.
I don't know. What will get taken with Unmasked here? It'll be interesting if... I mean, likely the choice is going to be Force of Negation. Okay, well, Force of Negation's gone. It'll be interesting if Undermountain Adventurer gets reanimated on Kaplan's side, but... Yeah, it is tempting to Force of Negation the Unmask. Now Kaplan knows they're in the clear. This hand is not great. There's Faithless Looting. Discarding Animate Dead and Gristlebrand and passing the turn.
So I'm gonna activate.
Can't do that. It's a legendary.
Ponder.
It's still this Kiki Jiki text.
Yeah, but I don't know you're gonna go Kiki Jiki text.
Okay, yeah. It just can't hit legendaries. So it can't. And funny enough, it can't copy Kiki.
Yeah. Okay.
Wasteland
well,
your
trade here then, and you get a trigger.
Okay, fires off a Wasteland. That's good disruption. Attack for 1. Pass the turn.
No, and then tap on it.
drop.
Okay.
No land drop for Kaplan. That Wasteland might have been pretty good.
Ponder.
Ponder.
Oh shit!
Whoa.
Drop. Did I play this turn?
Yes.
Pass.
Go.
End of turn.
Ninja God King says, I know on Cockatrice you set the addition and art of the cards that get displayed on your client for all players. I don't really know much about Cockatrice. Yeah, no, the stream is out of control, chat. Everything's going wrong.
Green Sun for 2.
Yep.
Green Suns for 2. What will we find? Scavenging News, maybe? What else is good on 2 against graveyards? There it is, Scavenging News. All right. Good old Scavenging News. Attack for 1. Kaplan down to 16.
So you can fetch.
At the end of turn, I will
Strand
eat
for
your
Mystic
Crystal
Sanctuary,
Brand and gain 1 life.
Force me to have to force that.
All right, Crystal Brand has been exiled. Scavenging Ooze gets a pump.
That's the biggest flaw of me. Like, I always forget the Mystic Sanctuary lines.
Yeah.
And I have extra too.
Yeah.
Drop.
And now Noyan has a clock as well. Undermountain Adventure could be a follow-up here and slam the door on this game pretty quickly. Although, don't want to tap out. Attack for 3.
Sure.
Right. So like.
But better skill than luck.
Yeah.
Oh, attack for 4, okay.
Right. That's luck.
Well, but like
you could control my fate.
Yeah, you were already.
Okay, find the Undermountain Adventure. Ah, okay, find a forest and play it. That's fine. There's the Undercity.
Knowing you can't go get
Yeah.
Mystic Sanctuary is huge. Is that your only non-blue fetch?
I have 2 green ones.
2 green ones?
Gonna see a Snow Forest get dropped here. Bloodstained Mire for Kaplan.
But also, I guess, because I don't need, like, I want colors in my wheelhouse. I don't want a black fetch, I guess, was my thinking.
And then
Like, I
next
still
turn,
want to be
I'll
able to get
eat
but the thing
your
is,
Faithless
Oh,
Looting.
are you playing
like
Tiger?
my green, yeah.
Faithless Looting gets eaten by the Ooze on end step using the brand new Snow Forest. Upkeep enter into the Undercity, 2 counters on Under Mountain.
2 green sources that can be fetched by Blue to Delta.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of damage.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, eventually, I think also what keeps happening is that
Swing,
I'm changing
vigilance,
I'm not
trigger
I'm like kind of shoving
5,
cards
6
out
damage.
and not really.
Swinging for 6, leaving back Scavenging Ooze? Interesting. I would just swing with everybody. Not sure why you want to hold guys back here.
Endurance is playing fast, so my color wheel is changing. So.
Yeah.
Is there a good reason to hold people back? Greens on Zenith. X is 4 this time? I think. Or is X is 5? Oh, X might be 5.
How many Tundras are you on?
Let's get it over.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, getting Uro.
Dice, draw for Uro.
I think of the universe in which I had.
Yeah, I decided to change it a little bit. I'm always just driving 4 colors.
Pass.
All right, looks like we're going to game 3. Yeah, Adventurer seems like it might get sided out in this matchup. That's true. 1 card goes on the bottom. Yeah, the stream is hardcore, yeah. Badlands, Faithless Looting. That resolves. We've had discussion a couple of times on stream about the approach against Reanimator, and if Noyan has a Force of Will in hand or a Force of Negation, plus a card to pitch, it seems correct to counter Faithless Looting most of the time. So this tells me, if I'm Dave, that that card is not in hand. Potentially.
Yep.
Lotus Petal and Scrubland are discarded. So no creatures in the grave. Pass the turn. Mike, thanks for the resub with Prime. Happy birthday, Chris. Thank you.
Playing so many of Vintage.
Appreciate that. 7 months.
How does a bizarre bad dead
Well, it's too slow.
Well, yeah, it is. But not off a black one.
I'm not gonna think
You're good.
So Wasteland and now a Polluted Delta getting cracked. Seems correct to Wasteland here. Having Endurance and Scavenging Ooze in the deck make it more okay to let Dave fill the yard and counter the Reanimate spells. Maybe. I can see an argument for that, but I'm not sure. Here's another Faithless Looting.
Is this
It is not
still wow?
That's okay.
It resolves after some thinking. There's an Atraxa. It looks like Containment Priest is in hand, maybe? Is that a Containment Priest in Noyan's hand? That doesn't really make sense in a Green Sun Zenith deck, though, right? It's possible I'm seeing the wrong card. And Urion is kind of silly with Containment Priest. Okay, so Atraxa getting discarded. What else?
We're clearly trying to
6 cards.
6 cards in Noyan's hand.
No, I've seen this.
Grief. Okay. And then a pass.
So you're
Yeah, I'm trying to
After playing against opposite agents, well, I know.
Another Wasteland. Okay.
you're fine.
So like the minus 4 drops, like really minor.
Okay. Kaplan able to make the land drop. Bloodstained Mire. Crack it.
So like 8 active degrees.
Basic swamp.
Unless you get wait, the cage doesn't even stop at this cage, no card I really think is like so bust out to make more sense that it doesn't
Basic swamp and then passes the turn.
Strand, fetch.
Flooded Strand fetch. Go to 19. Alright, so Nyan's deck will be covering his life total a little bit here. Sorry about that.
Train this off.
Yeah, the whole I'll lightning for you on the turn.
Okay, there's Tropical Island. Ponder now.
Three.
And passing the turn.
Yeah, do it main. 23.
Dark Ritual. 3 cards left in Kaplan's hand, apparently. Seeing a response to Dark Ritual? Let 2 Faithless Lootings resolve so far in this game. There's been some cantrips in between. Can't quite see what's in Noyan's hand. Looks like there's an Uro in there. Uro feels slow for this matchup. Dark Ritual will resolve. Scrubland, Grief. Hard casting it. Force of Will, pitching Uro. Okay, so maybe the card in hand that I saw earlier that was a invocation was Force of Will. Underground Sea.
It's because I'm getting a shot line tap, right? There's like no downside to being able to fetch in return. Sure.
Brainstorm, okay.
I guess you guys are doing that now.
Yeah, no, I like this. Gives you the most time.
Abundant growth.
Abundant Growth, draw the card. No land drop? Or was there a land drop? No, I'm not sure. Kind of lost track. Bloodstained Mire for Kaplan, who has made plenty of land drops. More than the deck needs, I think, to function. Okay, there's a land drop. Okay, the sea was played last turn. Okay, I missed that. So now crocking a Flooded Strand. Looked like Noyan also had Caracas in hand.
Well, but I got some lady.
Sorry?
I mean, I just get moved around, or you know.
Yeah, I forced and then I fetched twice.
Dice now.
Best of luck.
Looks like Kaplan has 2 cards left in hand. Savannah has been found by the fetch. I know there's an Abundant Growth on the table right now, but you do have to be somewhat careful of moon effects from Reanimator. Not sure how that'll matter in this game, but alright, here's Scavenging Ooze. Pass the turn. Cracking Bloodstained Mire.
Basic island.
Basic swamp. Entomb.
Didn't you play the land? Was the land there before?
This is your answer, right?
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, Entomb will resolve. This is on end step. So, Okay, Gristlebrand. I wasn't sure what Dave was going to pull there. So now, if I'm not mistaken, Gristlebrand and Atraxa are in the graveyard. Right, chat? I'm pretty sure. Go on tap. Are we about to see Exhume? What's in Noyan's graveyard? Nothing, right? Scavenger Goose has one activation. Twitch chat confirms they're both in the yard, both Atraxa and Gristlebrand. Ooh, passing the turn? Oh no. Oh, there's also Grief in the yard. Although that's not that exciting. All right, Gristlebrand is exiled now.
See, I was gonna say you gotta get like a mana tide and 20 stack.
Land.
Okay, there's Caracas.
Go ahead.
Why is happening? I think that you might be tapping out.
Flashing back Faithless Looting from the graveyards. 2 green mana open for Noyan. I wonder if there should have been an activation of Ooze at some point here. Stop Faithless Looting, I don't know. Discarding another Faithless Looting and Archon.
Maybe he's already going to find.
Activating the Ooze twice. Remove Archon and Atraxa, I believe.
On tap. Swipe for 5.
Okay, Twitch chat thinks not eating looting is correct with only 2 activations. Yeah, this seems fun. Just wondering. All right, Ponder Shuffle. So now at this point, unfortunately, I'm not really sure what's left in Dave's graveyard as far as creatures. I think Grief is still in there. There's a Faithless Looting in there that we can see right now. Dave not helping out the viewers to see the graveyard right now, but also not helping Noyan. Let's see if Noyan takes a look,
Draw for Ponder.
if we can see what's in there. So Faithless Looting, Grief. I didn't get to see. That may be it as far as relevant cards in the graveyard. I think Atraxa, Gristlebrand, and Archon are all exiled now by Scavenger Goose. Still didn't activate to remove Faithless Looting. Letting it sit there. No red mana on the board currently for Kaplan. That could change. Thoughtseize.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 cards.
How many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, exactly.
There is an abundant growth on a Savannah and a Tropical Island available. So that's 2 activations of Ooze. Casting Force of Negation on Thoughtseize. Okay, Thoughts uses exile.
I needed the Exhume. It was a turn late.
There's the Exhume, which Dave says is a turn late.
Just have 2 griefs, I think.
Looks like there's 2 Faithless Lootings and a Grief in the yard.
Do I have anything?
That's fine.
It's creature, right? Is it just creatures?
Sure.
Yeah, Exhume is fine.
Exhume resolves. Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
I'll eat the other grief.
Oh, there were 2 Griefs in the yard. Okay, if there were 2 Griefs in the yard, I missed that. Then that makes some sense to just let it go through. But yeah, I don't know. Force of Negation to tap the other green is maybe not the best. Urion to hand. If you don't Force of Negation, the Thoughtseize, leave yourself with a hand of what looks like Force of Will, Force of Negation, and Prismatic Ending. Was that a Prismatic Ending that was discarded? Yeah, but leave up 2 mana to hit both Griefs with Scavenging Ooze. Grief has Menace. Or does it have Fear? I don't know. It has one of those. I think it's Menace. Swords on the Grief. Okay. Kaplan scoops it up. All right, that is the match. Good games.